Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have my lovely cousin here who's gonna be modeling for me. She let me do her makeup, so I hope you guys enjoy this cute look that I did. Alright, so starting off, I'm gonna be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium Honey, and then I'm gonna be using the Morphe 432 brush just to clean up the bottom of her brows. I like to do this because it gives me kind of a shape to work with, so that when I go in, blend it all out, and then I shade it in, it looks really nice and clean. And I'm gonna be going in with the NYX micro brow pencil in the color black just to fill in her brows. And then I'm gonna be taking the concealer at the top and I'm gonna clean it up as well, just making sure I blend it out with a beauty blender. Doing the same thing on the other side just so that they look nice and clean. Now I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light. And I'm going to be using that as a primer to prime her lids for the eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to be blending it all out with a beauty blender, making sure I get all the crevices. Alright, and now I'm going to be using my Violet Voss Pro palette. And I'm going to be using the color Fresh with the Morphe E30 brush. And I'm just going to be using that all over the lid as a base. And I'm going to be going in with the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette using my E27 brush. And I'm going to be picking up that yellow and just really blending it all over the lid. I'm going to be picking up this hot pink color using my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm just going to be placing it in on the outer corners, working my way into her crease. Just make sure I blend it out with that yellow as well. Now with that same brush, I'm going to be using that red color, and I'm just going to be doing the same thing, placing it on the inner corner, outer corner, and working my way into her crease. Now I'm going to be taking my Morphe M433 brush. Going into Throwback Thursday, I'm going to be using that just to deepen out the outer corner. Now using my Morphe M421 brush, I'm going to be using the concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, just to cut that crease. I'm going to be making like a half cut crease, and then I'm going to be using it to shade in the inside. Going back in with that color Fresh, I'm going to be using it to set that concealer using an e.l.f. brush that I have. And then to blend out that concealer, I'm going to be going in back with that color Throwback Thursday, and then just using the same brush just to really blend it out, make sure everything looks seamless. I'm going to be using this NYX Glitter Brilliant in the color 5, and then this Morphe M421 brush and the NYX Glitter Glue. And I'm going to be putting that glitter glue into that cut crease where we did. Just packing it all over the lid, so then that way when I apply that gold, it'll really stick on there. And now I'm going to be packing in that gold right where that white concealer is at, and just packing it all over the half cut crease lid. Now using the Neutrogena towelettes, I'm going to be taking off all that excess fallout and just cleaning it up. Now using my Morphe M562 brush, I'm going to be using that yellow color again. I'm just going to be putting it in the inner corners just to make sure that yellow is really popping out. Now using my Professionals primer, I'm going to be using that to prime her face, getting ready for her foundation. I'm just going to be putting it all over her skin. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using the Matte and Poreless foundation by Maybelline in the shade 220. And I'm just going to be placing dots all over her face. And then I'm just going to be blending it out with a beauty blender all over her face. And then for concealer, I'm going to be using the ColourPop concealer in the shade Medium 26. And I'm just going to be putting some all over underneath her eye, in the middle of her nose, center of her forehead, and her chin, and around the bottom of her nose. Now I'm going to be using the LA Girl concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze for contour. Blending it out with the Real Techniques brush. And then to set her face, I'm going to be using the Cover FX translucent powder. And I'm going to be using that to clean up her bronzer. Using the Morphe M231 brush, going back into my palette, I'm going to be doing the same colors that I did on her lid to the bottom of her lid. Using that ColourPop concealer and the Morphe brush, I'm going to be using that to clean up her eyeshadow at the bottom, just so it makes it look cleaner. I'm blending it out with a beauty blender. I'm going to be using this Juvia's Place brush and the Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to be using that to bronze up her face all around. Now I'm just going to brush off all that bake, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Pearlescent blush and a Morphe M315 brush. And I'm just going to be putting her blush all over her face. And then I'm just going to be putting on her lashes for her. I don't really remember the lashes that I use. I do know that they were Violet Voss lashes. I don't remember what style they were in. But yeah. And then I'm just going to be using this lash accelerator to blend out her lashes with the fake lashes. And I'm going to be using this liquid liner lipstick from BH Cosmetics. Now I'm going to be using the Morphe M330 brush for her highlighter. And I'm going to be using the Master Chrome highlighter by Maybelline. And I'm just going to be putting it on the cheeks, her high points of her face. I really like this highlighter. It's super cheap. It's really cute too. It does a really great job. You can find these like at your local drugstores. And to set her face, I'm going to be using the Mario Badescu Rose Water all over her face. That is it for this makeup look, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you so much to my cousin for being my model. I can't wait to make up more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching.